Watch What Happens
Yes.
Live episode is
Tell me.
what did
He,
you think? A lot of people want Andy to give an apology to Stacy Rush because they aired a graphic of her nasty ass breath and like there was this green, slime kind of coming out and because she has such bad breath allegedly. Oh, people found that, he would never do that to a white, housewife and oh my God, it's so low and what do you think? I don't think he's going to issue an apology on that.
is that what it is? Because I implied that. I didn't realize that was what people were saying, that he wouldn't do it to a white housewife. So he did to Stacey.
That's what I saw.
I, I mean, uh,
I know.
I,
I, okay, I
you
shouldn't even
don't
brought that up
really, you
because
don't,
it's
no,
that's like
I saw
well,
this
it's just
online.
like
I didn't know
random
what it
fans.
meant.
They're going to make anything out of anything, right? So it's like that doesn't even really have anything to do with it. Ashley Darby weighed in, and Darby's I think one of the ones that called her out for having rank ass breath.
Hmm. Speaking of which, before I get into Tam or Judge, I got something to say. It is really funny. It happened, yeah, this past week on RHOA. I gotta tell you, I'm still loving this beautiful, calm Stacy Rush. I'm still enjoying her. It's like the scene where she's at. And by the way, is anyone else having trouble watching every scene Wendy's in now? It's like I'm really not coming for her today. I already came for her. It's like every scene, mind you, she also has the fucking wedding ring on in half these scenes. So I don't know
Which
what.
they also reported, I think, as stolen.
Oh, yes. That's
And
one
then
of the
she showed up with
things.
it 6 months later, 7 months later, starting on the red carpets. Yeah.
That's one of the things that got her caught. But she has that, but it's not even that. It's just like each scene, you're just like it's in the back of your head, right? Like that scene where she's on the porch and Stacy's like, I'm back with the ex, and Wendy's like, what? Now you're like lying to us. And I'm like, Wendy, this falls short. This just falls short. Like Wendy's calling stout Stacy, like, were you? Because I mean, the big thing that Giselle is saying, they're all saying is like, there was no TJ. Ashley's saying now, I've seen some things I can't unsee. I've seen a lawsuit that was shown to me that says TJ versus you. Seems like he's the one suing you because you didn't pay him and you had an agreement that he was. So they're really saying you never left your husband.
I'm with Jeff Lewis on this. Jeff Lewis is like, okay, but the agreement wasn't in writing. So in this lawsuit, yes, he knows what she made on Housewives, which, like Lewis said, yeah, I've had people that didn't get paid by Bravo, but I asked them to be on the show. They were on several episodes. Then I threw them money. Maybe they don't know my exact salary, but you know, it's not that much of a stretch that she may have thrown him some money. What do you, by the way, is it me? Is everybody loving RHOP this season? I
What's
don't know.
wrong?
I don't find it that good. Is it me?
Really?
Is it something? Am I like jumped the shark on it? I
You and I are disagreeing a lot
episode.
lately.
The first episode was good, the confrontation of Stacy, but now I'm like, oh, this is going to be the storyline the entire time. We're
I
not going
gotta
to get
be
like some
honest with you.
jizzy jizz. Ashley Darby, the boyfriend that they show in it, she's long moved on from. She's dating multiple people. I don't know if his name is Josh, but anyhow,
I gotta be honest.
I don't
I'm not hating it, to be honest with you.
really. All right.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'm enjoying this. I think it's funny that they have this whole event so that Stacy could prove that she's not a liar, and Kiara isn't even interested. She's in the kitchen, just like doesn't even try to hide that. And then it's just that was so funny to me. That's yeah, Stacy herself, her delusion, that is Salt Lake level. When she brings it out and she's like, no, what I have here is document. Ashley's like, okay, okay, this is what I've been asking for. I just want some actual hard evidence. And she's like, you see this decree? This shows that I am divorced. And Ashley's like, okay, thank you. This is all I needed. And Giselle's like, let me tell you something. When I got a divorce, it was notarized, it was stamped official. This is some internet bullshit that Stacy went on and filled out a document and printed out. So she's showing receipts, and Giselle still is like, she's lying. We have an actual liar in our group. Everything that comes out of her mouth is she just doesn't tell the truth. But Stacey's just so calm, and
I know she is. She's really good.
so
She's really
she
good.
is entertaining me still. She is still entertaining me.
Oh, she's so entertaining. And back with the ex-husband, I don't believe for 1 second, but I love it. I love that she wears the wedding ring
See, because
again.
Giselle said
Like,
they're
so good.
saying the opposite. They're saying that they believe that she's with him, but she never left him. There was no teeth. They were married the whole time. She just needed a storyline. You think, because there are certain people that think, the girls think that she never left him. You think that she's not back with him, that this is the scam, that she's just this. Because
Well, the
most,
girls would know better than I do because I don't live in the DC region anymore. I always thought she and the husband were solid. Like when I knew her, and she did a podcast for a couple years with our friend Paul Wharton, who was on
hmm,
the first Real Housewives of DC. They did a podcast show together. She worked for Fox 5 DC when I was there. Then she went on to ABC 7, did traffic there for a hot second. They were always good, she and the husband. Like he was always very supportive. So
that's
probably the girls
Giselle's
are
point.
probably the girls are right. And yeah. I mean, you can't believe anything, right? If we found that out from Jen Shaw and Wendy Osefo and Erica Jane and all of them. So
Tom
probably the
Girardi.
girls are far more accurate than I am. But I think with her, you can't believe anything. I think this could be the storyline this season. Then, oh, it didn't work out. But the women are calling her out. They're like, where's the divorce papers? So
I'm still
where,
liking it. I'm like,
I
you're not loving it.
don't know. Is anybody else? Is it just me? I just feel like Salt Lake is so much better. I don't know why. But I do have to say, Stacy Rush is a runaway star. I mean, just star, star, star. I love her. I don't really miss Karen.
You're liking, you're
CFO is
liking,
hard to watch now that
you're
we know what we
liking
know.
Salt Lake too.
I'm obsessed. I love Salt Lake. I do. It's fun to hate on Lisa Barlow. Mary is just awesome and Mary. I love Mary. I like Heather Gay this season.
Mhm.
People are basically doing memes that the next people to be arrested for fraud are going to be Whitney Rose and
Yes.
Jordan.
That's why
It's
I'm
so
not.
shady. I love it.
I've seen those. Yeah, I'm not, nothing against Wendy. I'm not the least bit shocked. Someone's like, not, I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, without being dramatic, without being funny, there's no angle to this. I'm not the least bit shocked that Wendy is a criminal and a scam. So, but that isn't personal. Yes, I saw those memes about Whitney and Justin. Wouldn't shock me. I got to be honest, there's nothing personal against Wendy. I wouldn't be shocked if Whitney in the MLM background, if that's something there. So we could say that about a lot of these people. It doesn't shock me. It just doesn't. If Kyle Richards were up to a scam, I would be shocked. If Jennifer Tilly were up to a scam, it has nothing to do with the fact that they're very rich. I just would be.
Yeah.
Wendy doesn't shock me. No, Whitney wouldn't shock me. So you guys are shady. I've seen those too, but kind of. Gretchen and Slade. I love Gretchen's return,
Oh,
but would I be shocked?
oh, not the Slade.
Well, it's funny I mentioned the Slade. Tamra has slammed the Slade. I don't know if you saw this, but Tamra is very she said this on the show a little bit, with that scene where she's like, the scene where she met Katie like 2 weeks ago, last week, and then that's now taken on a life of its own on outside the show. That scene where she was with Katie and Katie was like, "Look, I have the actual text. Like this was Slade," and Tamara's like, "Yeah, it's all Slade." So Tamara has slammed Slade, and people have picked up on this, and Tamara even kind of elaborated on this off air that basically slamming Slade, like Slade is responsible. Like basically Gretchen's a puppet, and all the deviousness and holding Tamara's feet to the fire. This is all Slade. Slade is behind all of it. He has waited for this moment. He has wanted to be a housewife from season 1 with Joe De La Rosa, and this is it. Slade is in the house. What do you think of this? Is all of Gretchen's taking down